Fliplearn to give the presentation. And also, Fliplearn is our silver sponsor for the conference. So, can we have you on stage? Yeah, sure.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Great, very warm welcome. My name is Divya Lal. I am the founder and CEO of Fliplearn Education. I'm here to talk to you about what we are doing and how we are transforming the learning environment through data and analytics. You know, when we look at Fliplearn, our vision is very, very simple. Very simple in terms of, can we have the presentation on the screen, please? Thank you. Whatever we do and however we work on Fliplearn with two key aspects. One, how do we increase learning outcomes of children by 50%? And how do we reduce the teacher workload by 50%? Because while we burden one half of the story, it will become something that cannot sustain. And on the other hand, while we help each other, how do we tangibly work through that phenomena? Let me present to you, while we work with more than 400 schools, 100,000 students, 200 teachers, 20,000 teachers that have helped us build this as we've launched it now. This is known as the Learning Transformation System, a system that's an online piece which can help you track and provide you real-time data on every child, every teacher, and every aspect of how the journey is. Well, like we talk about, and I went back to tell you that we want to improve the learning outcomes by 50%. To improve anything, the first thing you need to do is really measure it. So let me tell you the schools that have adopted Fliplearn's learning transformation system, how are they measuring or what do they get once the school really adopts this? Amrita, can we have the PDF on the screen, please? What we provide is a detailed insight on every child's personalized academic journey map. And a journey map that essentially will help you to track not only a grade, not only a rubric, but basically help you to understand topic-wise level learning gaps that can happen. This is from a true school and a child that is with us. You will see that it will tell you not only marks in a possibility, but also attempt, because effort is equally important on a regular basis. So if you get about 10 homeworks and you only attempt one and do well, is it really good or does it need more effort? As you scroll down, you will see, can we just go a little bit up, please? Just keep it here. You can see it includes both online and offline. While Fliplearn's LTS is an online platform, we respect and understand the importance of the unit test, the term tests that happen, and the system enables that data input also to be there to provide a comprehensive academic profile for every child. As you go further, you can see what are the subjects and that are strong in, or what are the subjects that the child needs to work upon. And as you go further down, it will help it to actually categorize them on the strength at a chapter level. So it's not just you're struggling in chemistry. It will also tell you you're struggling in acid bases, while electrochemistry seems to be doing fine. As you go further down, you'll get a subject-wise profiling. Let's come to social sciences, Amrita. Just keep it here. Now, while you will see that what is the overall performance and the attempt or the effort, look at the right side. You will also get a relative benchmarking saying how the child performs with respect to the median of the class, what is the highest possibility that could have happened in such a case, and then break it down to every intervention or a chapter or a topic on which it is tested. Now, today when I look at you, this is precisely the profile that I'm talking about. With schools across during PTMs are actually having a quick printout when they talk to the parent, not only saying seems to be struggling in a certain subject, now we are saying seems to be struggling in a certain topic maybe, and if you could help with. Can we go back to the presentation? While struggling with topic is one piece and how do we work through, I'll come to that. Very quickly going back to our presentation, which talked about three aspects: engagement, productivity, and performance. how do we help all the stakeholders to engage, to be productive, and to perform? While I talked about how the learning profile can help you start, because to improve anything, you need to know where you are. So once you know how you're measured and how you've come across, you know precisely where to grow. But how do we help a teacher? Because one of our vision statements is how do you reduce teacher workload, or how do you work on that? We'll come to a bit before that. Let me come to the leadership dashboards. This is the profile that I showed you. Today, all of you are here. If at a real-time click you wanted to know what work really happened today, or the assignments that were given, how's the performance? You're traveling for a conference, you're out for a piece. How do you know what is the academic quality? I've seen many school heads while being out a lot of times, don't see the trigger when the academic level starts falling below 70% and actually wait for a term exam to realize that, oh, something seems to be missing. This is a system that can build personalized triggers for every school leader. As a school leader, every person's vision is different. Somebody would be driving academic quality, somebody would be driving project work, somebody would be driving higher thinking ability projects, and all of those the system could track and tell you on aspects that are available. From a teacher point of view, how do we solve the workload issue? The first thing that the LTS gives you is a one-click recommendation. Ready-made, expert-driven homeworks created for every chapter in the curriculum that new educators who are yet to figure out what could be a best homework to give out of this, or seasoned educators who are maybe wanting to try something new, can use, edit, change as per their piece. They could also look at huge assessment pieces with an exhaustive question bank that you can build out of a pattern, saying, I need a quick generator, 2 long answers, 1 short answer, 1 MCQ, 1 objective, or it could just be seasoned through the whole question bank that you could work at. You could also look at creating it if in case you want it. Then we come to the big part. When we look at educators, most of us see them from an eyeball of how the class is doing, how the overall children are doing. We can give you efficiency and entire dashboards on how performance is not term-wise or 3-term papers, but on a day-to-day basis, data can be built in for you. And it comes with precise student and class performance reports and analytics that a teacher can use without checking much of the mundane, simple short answer level also. You can get question-wise analysis before you go to the next period. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to finish this chapter. I'm going to throw in a quick assessment today. You can get an absolute assessment analysis before I walk into the class tomorrow saying, question number 1, majority of the kids are not getting. So a true power of formative assessment that can build feedback for educators. You get automated grading, student attendance, you can track the performances. And then we can come to the whole piece of what happens, let us say a child is struggling, a teacher has tried, she has given assignments, she is teaching, there are 40 kids in the class, what more can she do? What you can do is build personalized learning path for the child. You can look at providing children with the right kind of content that they can view. They can look at special practice mode, special gamified quiz that a child can do on their own to improve their learning. You can have gamified quizzes that can help children build in. So it's a system that really looks at 2 holistic aspects. If you have to improve learning outcomes of children, you need to measure. To measure it, you need to give stuff to teachers so that they can do it easily, whether it's question banks, homeworks, content, all of those tools. And then later on, if a child needs to improve beyond class, you give them the right kind of content, you give them the right kind of space to practice, you give them the space to also test themselves. And that is what the Fliplearn's LTS is all about. Well, we are pretty much touching on the process of being the NEP 2020 compliant. And this is something that our users talk about on our live survey, being an online app. It's something that keeps happening. How we have received our feedbacks and how we keep working on the feedback that we get. And we are privileged to participate with some of the key schools across the country. Allow us an opportunity to have a chat with you. We are here and our colleagues are also here. Let me quickly introduce. I have Piyush Malik, he's my co-founder and business head. I have Sahil Ramani, national sales head. And I think I have Amrita Suri also somewhere. She's head of marketing and our team is here. Thank you so much for a patient hearing. Have a wonderful day. Can I go? No buzzer. I beat the buzzer. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Sudhir Kukreja, co-founder from Credence International School, to felicitate and award to Divya, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now it's time for the another presentation, which is by our gold sponsor.